I'm in Northwest Portland, outside of Union Station. This is where Flixbus board. Remember when I used to do that, going back to Dalles at night? Now I'm going in the morning. And took 2 buses and a train to get here from Vancouver. And now I'm just waiting for the bus to get here, which, yeah, that might be it here. It will board before it leaves. Still, it has 40 minutes to leave, but it might board, so I won't have to wait too long. And I'll be sharing some details of that journey, but maybe not a lot. You know, it is maybe kind of a prosaic journey at this point. Not our bus. There's actually anywhere from 2 to 4 buses that will be coming and going from here. This is going to Seattle, so it's a busy time at the Flixbus station, such as it were. So I hope that's our bus coming in. That makes the most sense. Guess I'll find out. So we are leaving downtown Portland. It takes a little bit of effort to navigate the bus through the city streets. So crossing over on the steel bridge, you can see the Fremont Bridge there with the Willamette River. So we're underway, and we'll get on 84 really quickly. And past that, I don't think I need to give too many updates. Some of this is familiar. So you can't see the Columbia River here, but it's down there. And on the other side, that's Camas, Washougal, and the Steigerwald area where we were 2 weeks ago. I can't even remember. It's been a busy time. And we're about to enter the Columbia River Gorge. And I think right across from there, that's the end of the Steigerwald National Wildlife Refuge. And this is the Columbia River Gorge. We've been here before, I've recorded it before, but I haven't gotten tired of it. So just outside of Cascade Locks, just east of Cascade Locks. Next cities are Hood River and the Dalles. The bus actually has stops there, but I think it's only stops if somebody has a ticket coming or going. Otherwise, you'll just go right through there. And I had been to Hood River 2 years ago, as you can see from the video. The Dalles, not for maybe 10 years. I don't think I've been to the Dalles in 10 years. And, oh, we're not getting a view of the river here, but it's there. You can see there how it disappear behind the hills, or it just did disappear. That was Mount Adams, which is a little bit harder to see. And we're entering Hood River, and I don't know if we're pulling off or not. I hope I don't have to give up my seat, or, you know, not my seat that isn't my seat. I'm kind of babbling now. It's been a long day. It's only 11 o'clock. There's the Mount Hood Railroad, and that is a heritage railroad. Nope. And it is a Friday in May, so it makes sense that it's going out, if it indeed is. And there's the old station. We've been there before. This is Hood River, and nobody's getting on and off here. So this is the Dalles, and apparently the bus stop here is just that little bus shelter right there. And I've been across the river a couple times on the Empire Builder, but this is the first time I've been to the Dalles since 2015. There's not a lot to see right where I'm right now. Lots of stuff to see around the Dalles, but not where I am right now. And there is the Dalles Dam. And we're leaving the Dalles, and from here you can see the hills have gotten kind of bare over there on the Washington side, and it'll be this way for a while, and there won't be a lot to see until we pass over the river back towards Pasco, so I might take a nap now.
woke up from my nap and I'm about 30 miles east, so slept for like a half hour, I think. And it's going to go on like this for a while. Especially if your main association of Oregon and Washington is with trees and forests and that. Along here, you can look over there. There are some trees growing, but I don't think those are natural. I think that's irrigated. It could be in like kind of a naturally irrigated place as well. But in general, you can see through here after you leave the Dalles, there is a long place where it is very bare. So yeah, it just continues like this for a while. The gorge is drawing to a close. You can see on our end, it's kind of flat here. On the other side, the hills are getting a little bit shorter, so we are drawing to the end of the gorge. But yeah, it goes on like this for a while. Now we're in the Hermiston-Umatilla area, and we're about to turn off of the east going freeway to the freeway that will go across the river into Washington, up to Pasco. And yeah, we're out of the gorge, and the scenery is different, but still pretty stark here. And it's been this way for a while. So there's the Columbia River. We're crossing into Washington. I've been in Oregon for about 5 hours today, and now I'm going back to Washington, and it might be a while till I go back to Oregon. Interesting also that we have two different spans and two different architectural styles. I'm trying to remember how long that's been the case, especially because it looks like they are doing construction over there. Actually, going over these bridges, it's been 10 years, so I can't remember the last time I went over. And we are in Washington State, and we're still about a half hour, an hour to Pasco. So, trip's not over yet. And we're also crossing the railroad tracks. That would be the railroad tracks that carry the Empire Builder. It kind of goes east and then follows the river and wraps around to Pasco. That same basic route. So it's been continuing like this for a while. About an hour. And over there, that's, I think, the Tricities. So we're getting close to Pasco. And we're a little bit late. I guess there was a couple of delays on the road, but it doesn't matter. And then we're going to transfer off this bus onto another bus when we get there. Well, here we're crossing the Columbia again. It looks actually wider than when we crossed it further downstream. And so we're crossing from Kennewick into Pasco. And our bus leaves in 15 minutes, but I'm assuming they'll hold it in any case. Because I have to get my luggage out and then board the other bus. So hope this all goes quickly. We're at the station, but don't really have time to describe it or show it because we have a 4-minute transfer. And kind of hectic. And this is a train station. We've been here on the train side before. So just ready to board and keep going. It's, I guess, kind of hectic. So we're just sitting here and watching freight trains go by. I would have liked to actually walk around the station and talk more about, the bus train station, but I also just kind of want to sit down and not do anything. So there's going to be a little bit more of this for a while, or a lot more of this for a long while.
Oh, she just said she texted you. She just texted you. She said she just texted you. I don't know if it's on Instagram.
Hi, officer. It's me again. I'm so sorry. I forgot to ask on call.
Alright, let me call my sister real quick because that phone's not charging.
So it continues like this a long time, and it's still 70 miles to Spokane. A little bit before Spokane, we'll start having, you know, a little bit of change in terrain, but it's still like this for a while. And one thing to mention, I just thought of this because to me, Pasco and Spokane are close because they're both in
Yeah, most likely.
eastern Washington, and but like they're further apart than Portland and Seattle, so they're not really the same place. They're quite a ways away.
Never really Spanish to read it all. I've got decent pronunciation in Spanish, but that's solely because I'm Mexican and I've heard my tios and my tios talk.
Well, there's some type of change here. Well, you can see the terrain's changed a little bit because we do have trees now, but still isn't like, you know, it isn't like Western Washington. And I'm pretty tired and can't think of a lot of other things to say. This trip might end with a bang and not or with a whimper and not a bang. I might just run out of footage. Guess we'll find out. So we're outside of Spokane, and it's not the most charming still warehouse district and stuff like that, but I'm just happy to be close. And since I have 7% battery life, I'll just say, like, I guess this route, and I'm making this video for completion, that you have, you know, I've taken the Empire Builder, so I'm just kind of want to show the other way it goes. Also to show how a long bus ride goes, and this is the longest bus ride I've taken in, a long time. Taken lots of 4-hour bus rides, but this has been 8 hours, so it is something, and of course it's hard to communicate that in a short video because I'm only showing 30 seconds every 50 or 100 miles, but hopefully it comes across. It has been a long bus ride. So we've been here before, but we haven't seen it from this angle. This is Spokane. Just got off that bus. Thank you. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Yep.
And entering the station, and we've been here before. There certainly was a day. I think that's all I have to say about it now.